Yo, what's up, Madden fans? TNT713 here, and today I am going to get in directly into a game. No goofing around. But today's game is not a game I'm playing live. This is one that I am not gonna have to do anything for or with, and TNT is all over my face right now. I am going to switch to a different camera. There we go. So basically, uh, we are about to watch a game that we've already played. This is a game against Exit Will. It is one with a fantastic finish. We originally did this on a sound check that we posted at TNT's channel. The game was incredible, but the audio was really bad, so we didn't want to post it. But right now but the game was just too incredible. So we can fast forward through all the boring parts because it's a replay. So I'm going to go through and kind of look at what was good about this game and go through each play and each drive. And we're also going to switch because we want to optimize this for our shorts audience. Thank you for those of you who have already subscribed. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think about the new format. Ooh wee! Ooh wee! Now that was. Let me see if I got anything that'll zoom in. We're experimenting with a lot of stuff, so a couple of these are gonna be okay. Here's a good view for shorts. I do believe is gonna be a good view. Let me know what you think about this view. We'll call this one the Shorts 3, because there's me at the top, there's the thing at the bottom, and then you get the captions and all the good stuff at the subscribe buttons at the bottom. I do realize that some of the subscribe buttons might be covering up something over on the bottom, so we could maybe move these. Ooh wee. Where could we move these? We could do this. This is the score bug in the middle, and that gives a lot more room for captions at the bottom. So I think I might enjoy this one because it gives you full action. On run plays, you want the zoom, though. On run plays, you're going to want the zoom. So we've got a zoom camera or a zoom view without the camera in it. So you can hear me talking, but you don't have to see my face. And on this one, we started to attack his user, it looks like. We started figuring out that he doesn't really play good pass coverage with his user. And if you put him in conflict, he's easy to confuse, if I remember correctly about this game. It's been a while. This is my first game in December, if I do recall. And this is, we are at the end of January, I think the last day of January. Yeah, it's January 30th right now. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that his user was always confused. I didn't want him to know what I was doing. So here, if I recall, I don't remember what I was playing, but I do believe my first read is going to would have been circle. Leggett, number 17, coming across the middle on the drag. I would have wanted to hit him between the hash and the linebacker. There was a linebacker sitting there. Well, I can actually rewind that. Let's go back. I wanted to hit him. Yeah, right there between the hash and the linebacker. I had like a 5-yard window. I wanted to hit him before that window closed. All right, so let's go back. This play, I ran this. I don't run this play a lot. I don't run a lot of bunch sets. If I do run bunch, I motion to it. Yeah, I think that's the part where he said that was a good play, because if you look at the route concept, and I'll freeze it once I lock it in. Oops. I'll freeze it once I lock it in. All right, so this is the route concept. Basically, I want him to follow someone. I want him to either follow the over route by the triangle receiver, or I want him to follow the slant by the tight end, the X receiver, or I want him to sprint out to take circle. But what I don't want him to do is stick with square, because I'm pretty much looking at square the whole time. I just want him dancing, and let's see if he does it. He does. He crashes down on to take care of the flat, but I was never looking at the flat. So Taylor Roy McMillan, I'm glad we drafted him. He's a good player. I don't know if he's going to get the awards. I think they're tomorrow. No, wait. Tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure if he'll get the Rookie of the Year or not. He may. Offensive Rookie of the Year. If he doesn't, then he'll just, tear it up next year. Make no matter me. But yeah, the Panthers had a good season, man. I did not expect them to have a season that ran as well as it did. I did not expect them to win the division, first and foremost. I was hopeful, but I didn't expect them to win it. I can go. I forgot I can speed through this. All right, so we're about to go on defense, and defense is the most fun part of the game, frankly. If you ask me, I like playing defense. I really do. I really like playing defense. I like getting into your head and figuring out whether you can stop me or you can move the ball consistently. I don't need to stop you and pressure you on every down. I don't need to do that. I don't need to have no. I'd much rather you run your offense. Let me see it. Show it to me. What concepts are you using? Let me know what you're running. Show it to me. All I want you to do is just run your offense all the way down the field. I don't want to give up any big plays. If I can keep you from big plays, if I can make you run 10, maybe 15 plays. 15 plays. Do you think you can score in 15? If someone makes you run 15 plays, can you score? Or will you choke? Because the way I look at it, that's 15 chances that I give you to make a mistake. That's 15 chances in which you can make a mistake. And we want to force you into that mistake. So We don't want to give up any big plays. He got a chunk here on this play. And then he tried to come back with a run that didn't work. Let's blow up this. Let's blow up this score bug. There we go. So he tried to come back with a run play. That didn't work. And then he hits me over across the middle for this big chunk of yardage. That's more than anybody wants to give up as a defensive player. I mean, if you're on defense. But I did leave the gate wide open. I mean, I left that wide open. Seriously. He had nobody within a long way of him. So then the next thing is I let him tie the score. Now, the question is he going to hit this extra point? And I do recall that he does. So, we got a football game. It's not a football game until both teams are on the board, frankly. So, as we're moving the ball, they kick the ball off to us. What happens? He's a poop butt. We don't like when people do that. So we're going to come out with not the same thing we did the first quarter. I think we're going to spread them out here. Are we running the ball? We may be running the ball. I'm not sure. I'm just a spectator now. So we ran the power. We sent a little motion. And he had it covered up. Normally when we run that with that motion and we get that we get Leggett, we get an extra guy there. But we did not get that extra guy in that scenario. So here we're going to run a slightly different situation. This is a variation on my favorite play, which is tight end post. Normally we do not run this variation of it. Let's see if I can get to a different. Yeah, we came out with something different now. This is different. Okay. Oh, no, that was not what we meant to do. Get back in there. Where's 7-7? Is this where we were? Oh, no. We got smacked up. We ran that weird route. We ran that weird play. Was it this one? No, it's not this one. We were in a bunch earlier. All right, okay. So, 2nd and 10. We didn't get anything on the previous play. And Jadavian Sanders is wide. Oh, we can't leave that guy wide open like that. That's like taking candy from babies. And I'm not above it. Not above taking candy from babies. Babies shouldn't have candy. They don't know how delicious it is yet. But I do. I wouldn't take candy from a baby. But if I did want to take it from a baby, I would just be like, give me that. What are they going to do, cry? I could wear earplugs. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, let's move the score bug down to the bottom. Is this one? No, that's me in the corner. I need the home team. Home with the score bug. No, home with the score bug, man. I got no home cam. All right, fine. No score bug then. Okay, no, we need the score bug. I'm moving this thing around, man. I like it down here because it's got the little motion at the bottom. I like this one. I have to find out if and whether I'm going to put my face on it or not. Oh, I remember this one. This was going to Tommy Tremble in that scene right there. You see that hook on the triangle? That's where we're throwing that. That's an easy read against the cover 3. Even if it's match, like it's an easy read against the cover 3. That's a easy read. And we like easy reads. I don't know about you, but I like easy reads. If I can get an easy read, I'll take the easy read. All right, let's see. That motion. And this is how that block usually gets blocked up at the corner. I should have gotten about 3 more yards out of that. But and that plus the time, because I'm keeping an eye on the clock. It may seem like I'm not, but I am paying attention to the clock. I just don't want him to have any time after I'm done with the ball. Like there, I basically let it tick down to 12 and then took a timeout. That was a conscious decision. That was not something that I forgot about at the moment. And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't feel panicked because I want to make sure that I get the 2 to 3 plays that I want to get into the end zone or kick the field goal, one or the other. And I believe somebody's open. I believe that wheel route is going to be open to Hubbard. Yep. And I didn't throw it. It was tight. It was a tight window. I would have had to throw it in a split second. And I missed the window. So if I'd have thrown that late, it would have been a bad idea. But he was open like right out off the jump. If he would have been my hot on that, I probably would have done something. Let me see who else was open on that. Somebody else was open too. I had a bunch of people. I had pretty much everybody on the left, on the 3 receiver side. I got triangle open. And I got his users paused. If I throw this to triangle, it's a touchdown. And I didn't. I still got him because square is holding his corner. He's got one guy in the end zone that even has a chance at anything. If I throw the ball right to triangle, right here, I throw the ball here, that's a touchdown. But I hold it. And that's why I got sacked and didn't score here. Well, I did score here. I kicked the field goal. I called one more timeout. I don't want to sack. I don't want to trick a fumble. I don't want to take any more chances. So, I'm just going to kick the ball on 3rd down. If we get a penalty, then we kick it again. Unless it goes in. And then we just leave the points on the board. I don't like taking points off the board. Even on a penalty. Nah, I like leaving points on the board. All right, so we're going to go ahead and kick this field goal. That's not action-packed. So we're going to switch views. We're going to come down here. Let me know if you like this background. It's a football field. It's the practice field from overhead. It's got MaddenUniversity end zones on both ends. By the way, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about all the new stuff. The bells, the whistles. We haven't added music to this one yet. We are working on a loop that loops. We've got one that doesn't quite, don't quite, don't quite loop. So as soon as we can get that to working, we will get that into the. It sounds well. I mean, I could. This is what it sounds like. Let's see. What's this one? That's the music. I'll let you enjoy the game. You don't need to look at me. Hate giving that up. He caught me blitzing instead of covering the middle. Did I actually blitz though? So I am the free safety in this one. So yes, I did actually send the linebacker. And I double covered Jefferson. Yeah, no, that guy is not going to be the one. Not going to be the one to get me. Hockenson, okay, all right. Is that Hockenson? Yeah, that's Hockenson. Yeah, the Jefferson's not going to be the one to get me, though. Nah, not that guy. Not that guy. All right, so, wait. Let me scoop that. 10 seconds. All right. Oh. All right. So we did the kind of loop blitz. This is pre-patch. This is before the December 11th patch, I do believe. This is like December 1st. So, I mean, I don't do it, but then again, I don't do anything that matters on a patch. Like, we're patching out the speed burst. They don't patch out any of the stuff that I ever do. Like, none of the stuff that I do ever gets patched out because everything that I do is real, everyday, regular football. Just football. Yeah. So, if you want to protect the middle gaps, then one of the things you can do is you can crash your defensive ends or crash your defensive line towards the middle. Now, a lot of people will spread their defensive line, crash them to the middle, and then do stuff with their linebackers. Other people will crash them, pinch them. Ooh, we hitting today. Oh, I forgot we was hitting. I didn't realize we was hitting. Oh, we hitting today. We hitting today. I'm up here on top of the scoreboard in case you were wondering where I was now. Like, why'd I move? I do remember taking that score. He got, and he kicked the extra point. Yes. Okay. So another thing we did was we don't run shotgun, man. No shotgun, never shotgun. Always Panthers, never shotgun. I thought you knew. All right. So We're gonna run it at him. Does that sound like something I would do? Yeah, it does. It does sound like something I would do. All right, let's make the scoreboard big again. All right. Now we got a 3rd and 2. You know what we do on 3rd and 2, right? Anything we want. Anything we want. That's what we do on 3rd and 2. So, if I recall, I picked this up, but I motioned. Did I motion? Nobody came, so I snap it. Why are you not snapping it? Oh, I guess I had a tail earlier, and I wanted to get out of that tail. Must have been. That's the only reason. Unless I just couldn't figure out how to get the button to press. That could be it too. That could be it too. I'm not necessarily a Madden genius. I'm no Albert. I'm no Alvin Einstein. I tell you what though, I don't quit. And at the end of this game, at the end of the quarter, was that that's not the half, that's 3rd quarter. Let's see. At the end of the 3rd, we are in the. I gotta put my eyeballs in. I can't see that. Wait, hold up. What we got? Let me hang on. I gotta pull out my jinkies. I got my jinkies is in the shape of a Xbox controller on one side. Can you see that? And then on the back, it's the back of an Xbox controller. And whenever I can't see because my glasses all messed up, I pull out my jinkies and I clean these bad babies off. And they got all kinds of stuff, man, that meets like your personality. I make award-winning popcorn. Yeah, I said it. And a friend of mine saw fit to get me one for my award-winning popcorn. So I'm gonna clean off my other glasses while I'm at it. But get you some jinkies, man. If you're old like me and you need to put your glasses on, and clarity matters, and it does whenever I'm playing. Who we getting? Exit to Will. Whenever you're playing, you need to see things clear. So now that I know who's who, I don't need these anymore. Exit to Will. Oh, I dropped my glasses. Y'all don't need to see that. Let me get off the screen. No cam, but the scoreboard. Ah, there we go. So if we get in here, and I do believe we did. I believe we get in after the 2-minute warning. So if I recall correctly, there's still 3 more changes of 3 more lead changes in this game to go. So if you're wondering if this thing is really as amazing as I said it was, it really is, because any one of us could have made a mistake at any moment that cost us this game, and I don't know that anybody made a mistake. The winner of this one is just the one. I don't know that anybody made a mistake. The game was like, there's like no turnovers. Everybody scores. I want to say there's a score virtually every possession. Like, this is a great it's a great football game. I mean, like, I would sit down and watch this if I hadn't played it already. So right now it's 14-7, it's 14-17, and he's got a minute and 54 left. Now, what would you do with a minute and 54? And we both have all 3 timeouts. Just keep that in mind as this drive goes on. Now, this is the part where I want to kind of get in and like really start narrating, because up to this point, we've been punching and counter punching, but nobody's landed a knockout blow. He's hit me with a couple of big ones, and I've hit him with a couple of big ones, but nobody's really landed the knockout blow. And right here, he is looking for something. He's trying. And it flipping works. Like, really. Lala, go back. So I've got this locked up. He hits me with that, and he comes back with the play action. No huddle. If they run the ball, you know the play action's coming. Wallace is in the middle, waiting for somebody to come back across. Nobody does. And Jefferson's over there and just comes up and drops. I can't tell you how sick I was when that happened. Like, I remember it. Like, in my head, how sick I was when that happened. So then we're going to go. He stays in the no huddle because time is ticking. And I'm not calling timeout because I'm up 3 and a field goal doesn't kill me. All right, so he made a really good play there that saved him a lot of time, because if I'd have made that sack, it would have knocked him out of field goal range, 1, and the clock would have kept running, and he would have needed to call a timeout. And so that would have been really big right here. So right now, nobody has called a timeout yet. I've still got all 3. He's still got all 3. And the thing that we're doing is we're playing everything so that he can have the underneath stuff. But we're making the rallying up and making the tackle immediately. You can have the underneath. We're coming up. But this is where we start clamping down on the underneath. We start trying to take the underneath away now. And the only way you can take to beat us up is to run the ball here. Now, at this point, he's tick. He's run the ball twice. He thought he's got in, and he didn't get in. So he's got to burn one. But he's only burned one. He's only burned one. It's 3rd and goal. Now my goal here is to just get a stop. If I get a stop here, I didn't get the stop I needed. Cool. I got a plan. We got 3 timeouts. We want to run back the kickoff. That's what we want to do. That's what we're trying to do here. We're going to try to run back this kickoff. We're going to try and run this kickoff back. Well, but first we're going to try to block this extra point. Didn't get that. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to run this kickoff. Let's get that at the top. Let's switch that up a little bit. Put that at the top. All right, so he's going to kick this. And I'm going to run to the outside and burn 3 seconds off the clock. It's basically all that just happened there. Wait, let me move to. All right, so I want my short audience to be able to see this entire play. So what's about to happen now is I have 3 timeouts. So I can use the entire field. He is right now I'm guessing, trying to wall off. No, he's in cover 3. Why would you be in cover 3? Bruh, cover 3? Do you not know? Timeout, timeout, timeout. So our clock management strategy is still good. We've got 1 timeout. We burned 1 timeout. We still got 2 in our pocket. We got 9 seconds left. With 9 seconds, I'm thinking I'm going to run like a comeback route. But let's see how they line up. He's in cover 3 again, or he's in a cover 3 look. Let's see if I motion anyone. I do not motion anyone. I do. I motion Dowdle. Do I put him on a post? I do put him on a post. And then I put Teteroa McMillan on a comeback. All right. So what I'm looking for is I want to see if I can hit Renfro. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit Renfro and get as many yards as I'd like to get. I think he has disguised his coverage this time. He didn't last time, and I hit him. I think he disguised it this time. So I'm going to let the snap run. I don't think he's in an actual cover 3. He is in. That looks like some kind of match. All right. So just so you get that, this is what happened on this play. And he runs through me. Yeah, I get it. But this last play is the one that matters the most because we stay in the same formation. We run 4 verticals, which you're thinking, oh, great, everybody runs 4 verticals. Yeah, but I'm only running 3 of them as verticals. We're gonna hot route the tight end and the back to block because we don't know if he's sending pressure. We're hoping he does because it clears us up. Let me go back a little. Let me send him back in motion, and I'm going to stop it on the final play. This is the final play. So he's been running cover 3. And I've noticed he's been running cover 3, and I've burned him twice on it. So he's come out of a cover 3 look. This looks like a cover 2, but it could also be man 2 over or man under 2. Which is basically man with the first 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 underneath guys, and the 2 safeties are over the top playing deep halves. I don't know that is what he is doing here. He is running, so he ran some kind of cover 1. And it cost him the game. And we walked off. Let's go home. He can't quit. He can't quit. Although we did see a guy quit a game after he had already lost. I don't know how you could do that, but he did. That was a heck of a game. I think every possession, save the one except for the one at halftime, was a score. I think this is the only possession that did not end up in a score. No, even this one. That was the sack. And then we kicked the field goal. Everything ended in a score except for no, even that one. Every possession in this game, I do believe, ends in a score. But yeah, that was a good game, and it was good enough that it needed to be that I need to go back into it and look at it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Let us know what you think about the new format. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next time.